Hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 1122 of the Bass Guy Show. I'm hearing some very strange sounds coming from my computer. The fan's going on and off, so who knows? It's incredible how long some of this equipment has lasted. I've changed the view of the camera for any regular viewers. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. My name is Bass Guy. I'm going to be live looping some drums, and we're going to have the weather with Frankie McDonald. This is a live interactive variety show, and I'm doing all the video and audio on my own. I got a mixing desk here that you can't see, and one here, as well as some foot pedals. So we painted the corner of the wall orange, and we're going to try a new angle to see what happens, because we're always trying to improve the Bass Guy Show here. Today we're celebrating the what would be the 150th birthday of Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, from India, and he was a great leader, and he did a lot of great things. I'm going to start off with a song that I learned in India by a band called Yatri, which I think is half American, half from India, and it was sort of like there's a fan going off. Some strange sounds going on in the studio. So I'm going to calm down. I always get a little bit excited at the beginning of the show because I spend 3 hours pressing buttons and getting the stuff ready, and then everything falls apart. So it's been a busy time lately. We've had Van came and visited. He's on the board right now. His name's Van Goat, and he came to visit Bass Guy. That's Bass Guy's kitchen. And Van and I hung out at the Couche-Tard. We also did a GoFundMe for Frankie McDonald, and we raised over 6,000 Canadian dollars to get Frankie a laptop, a tool he wanted for his weather reports and predictions. And we have achieved that, and any day now his dad's going to order it for him. There's some complications with getting all the funds together, but we have, and Van Gogh, we thank you so much for helping us with the Frankie McDonald Fund, as well as all of his fans on Sloppy Unfocus. We also had the climate strike where Bass Guy skipped. Maybe I should protest every show. Maybe I should protest every Friday and just go protest in front of the Couche-Tard. There's the climate strike, and I went out and hung out with 150,000 people, and I was blessed with, by complete accident, it still freaks me out, I can't believe it, I took the train downtown. I haven't been in over a year and a half. Yeah, my computer is freaking out. And I haven't been down in a year and a half, and I stopped to look at my phone, and Greta Thunberg and Sven, her father, walked right by me, and I thought, oh, protesters, and only until... Damn it, Larry! The whole world is falling apart. Only until I realized she was holding her sign upside down, she was walking fast, that it was her. And I stood next to her for about 5 seconds. And then I hung out with 50,000, 500,000 people. So in the name of Gandhi, and the name of his... it's been busy here. I'm exhausted. You think I'm exhausted? Scarlett is sleeping on the couch. Maybe we should put Scarlett on the amplifier. Let's put Scarlett on the amplifier. How do you like the new view, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and the Shaka Block, which is made by Sandy, has been out of order for over, I think, 2 years. And I finally went and put some time into getting LED lights and whatnot, and we are now going to light the Shaka Block. If you want to know what the Shaka is, ask the good people on the chat board. Sound okay? Is anybody here? Hello, Van. fan says Jack is a traveler. Well, I like to travel by meeting new people that are out of my comfort zone. That's the way I travel. It's the cheapest, easiest way. But I have been to India twice, and it's an incredible place. Thank you, Sloppy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Billy D, who's here with us, scoping live. He's scoping live, texting to us live from the recycling bin. It's recycling day, and our friend Billy D lives in there. See if I remember this.
boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, ski pants. It's ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy case of Pepsi, buy case of Coke. Make sure if your furnace is ready to turn on your furnace and keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea. Drink lots of green tea, keep you warm.
Frankie McDonald, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great so far. Greta's headed towards South America this month.
That's right. I'm glad you brought that up. Greta is making her way across where she is now in Quebec, and then she's going down to South America. I believe there's a United Nations Day or something. What is Greta doing, Frankie?
Talking about the climate change, fight against the climate change.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, he's most likely to win the Nobel Peace Prize next year.
Oh, that's amazing. It's amazing what one person can do, eh? The power of one.
And that means there's no road going to Darien and tap into between North America and South America.
We have Frankie McDonald on the line. If anybody has any questions, you can ask and talk to Frankie on our live chat board or look at the replay. Frankie, you're at the mall today.
Yes, I'm at the Mayflower Mall right now. They just tore down the old Swartz building on Falcon Avenue in Sydney, Nova Scotia. The old Low Food used to be there, and Swartz Furniture Store, that building no longer there.
So that building is no longer there in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I'm in Montreal. And Greta Thunberg, that's how you pronounce her name, she's borrowed the car. Arnold Schwarzenegger lent her an electric car. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, somebody told me, and then, yes, the other day on the news.
And I guess you heard that Base Guy went down there, eh? We went to go strike with 150,000 people, and I actually stood right next to Greta early in the morning. I was extremely lucky.
Going down South America. There's no road going through Darien, in between Panama and Colombia.
Okay, how do you drive down from where I am, Quebec, to South America, Frankie?
You have to get a cargo plane or container.
So I think one of the plans is they're going to build electric pump stations across all of Canada soon. They're working on it.
Yes, in the United States. They're going to do that in Europe.
Hey, Frankie, I have a technical question for you. One of my computers, the fan keeps going off really loud and then stopping. Do you know what's happening?
You have to go see a computer technician.
Bring in my computer and see if you can... Maybe I should open it up and clean it out.
You have to clean out. You have to go see a computer professional.
I think it's because I've done so many shows that my computers are both full. I need to go buy 2 terabyte of space. So maybe I'll just take the plunge and do that. I've already spent like $400 this month on the show. It's getting expensive. It's hard to run your own studio, Frankie. What should I do to make the Base Guy show work better?
Yeah.
Frankie, we raised over 6,000 Canadian dollars for your laptop. Are you excited?
Yes. Yes, I'm excited. Did you hear about that? And did you hear about...
Oh, here's one for you, Frankie. Van Goat, who helps us here with the GoFundMe. Van is saying, I hope Greta doesn't meet Biff Tannen.
No, Biff Tannen's in a fictional universe and Greta's in a reality universe.
But Greta did walk... She got pushed out of the way by Donald Trump, and Donald Trump turned his back to her, and she gave the evil stare. So she's getting close. So what can we do, Frankie, to reduce our fossil fuel? What can the individual do to...
Reduce burning fossil fuels, and they have to build electric cars. They have to eliminate gas. They have to... what about the hybrid electric gas?
Yeah, here in our town of St. Anne's, I know you live on St. Anne's Street, but I live in St. Anne's, a town, and we have electric pumps at our college and in front of the town hall. So we're making waves.
For electric cars, and they have to have a price for electric pumps.
Billy D from Connecticut is saying, throw them in the garbage. Put them in the garbage.
And the guy fell down my mountain, he goes, boo, 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 boo. Then the ambulance go, They say, okay, doctor, this guy's all broken up. Throw him in the garbage. Put him back in the dumpster in the hospital.
Van Goat says, put BG in the dumpster and ship him to South America. Wow.
Then the police will show up and say, They say, doctor, you can't ship people down South America. You're under arrest.
The doctor would be in how much trouble, Frankie?
So much trouble. That means Columbia Customs will be calling the doctor.
That's a really, really, really good point, Van, that the 212 bus should be electric.
That means the Colombian Customs have to contact the doctor, and doctor will be in so much trouble shipping patients, throw them in the garbage, ship them down Colombia.
We have our friend Billy D. He's in the recycling bin today. Actually, you can see it out the window there. One of my friends, he to reduce his footprint, he lives in a recycling bin for low impact.
Yeah. And just imagine doctor throws a guy in the garbage at the hospital, and to pick them up, they have to ship the guy down to Colombia, ship the patients, people down Colombia. Then that means that they'll get customs and they'll be shipped them back to the hospital. The doctor will be in so much trouble.
You'd be in huge trouble. And if you go to Rio, we're talking about South America. If you go to Rio, there's a big, huge hill with a statue on top of it. What happens if you fell down that hill in Rio and you went dum 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 dum?
And the guy, they go boo 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 boo. Then the ambulance go. They say, okay, doctor, this guy's off work. We'll throw him in the dumpster in the back of the hospital. then the police will show up and say, They say, doctor, you're under arrest for throwing people in the dumpster. The police and the doctor will be speaking Portuguese.
It's a whole different language, eh? Those Portuguese have a different word for everything.
That means the ambulance driver speaks Portuguese to take him to the hospital. Doctor throws him in the dumpster from falling down to that mountain.
So I love your comedy jokes, Frankie. What
that
other?
Means the doctor will be in a lot of trouble. The hospital will be shut down. Then the federal police and some kind of intelligence over in Brazil will say, that's it for shutting this place down, to shut this hospital down.
Wow,
the guy has to sue the hospital over there.
Wow, that's a great joke, Frankie. I hate to interrupt your joke, but you have an entire carton of gum on your left foot.
I don't got all kinds of gum.
So, Frankie, you do comedy, you do weather reports. We're also talking about Gandhi today. It's Gandhi's 150th birthday. Hello, Kat. Can you say hi to my friend Kat?
Hi, Kat. How are you doing? I'm doing great.
So, Frankie, maybe we should do the weather since this is the weather call. What's the weather doing right now?
The weather reports all across the United States and Canada and the world. There's a tropical storm. It's hitting Azores. Hurricane Lorenzo hit Azores. It's headed towards England, Ireland, Scotland on Friday. Then it's going to head towards Denmark, Netherlands, and Germany and France after that. Then in the weather all across North America, there's a series of low-pressure systems headed for eastern seaboard of the United States, including Boston, New York, and things like that. Then it's going to turn colder in New York City once again. It's going to turn warmer in Alberta. That's going to cause a lot of flooding in Montana and Alberta because of warmer temperatures.
We have Van Goat saying, Poner BG dentro de bascula. I guess that Portuguese. That's what they'd say to the doctor in Portuguese.
The doctor picked up the patient, threw him in the garbage in Rio de Janeiro Hospital. Doctor will be in so much trouble there.
So, Frankie, there's a lot going on in the world right now. We're talking about Gandhi today. What do you know about India? Can you tell us anything? India.
A lot of people from that country come to Sydney, Nova Scotia to go to school at Cape Breton University.
Oh, so they go to school where you are in Nova Scotia. Cool. And on the flag they have the spinning wheel.
That means when they go to school in Sydney, Nova Scotia, they really miss their family over there.
They have a spinning wheel on the Indian flag as to make your own clothes and your own shirt. And there's a famous photograph of Gandhi on the spinning wheel, but they put the spinning wheel in focus and not him.
Some of those people over there are worried about their kids because they go to college in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
I heard that the weather's acting up in India as well. They have monsoon, but this year it's been crazy monsoon.
Yes, it's really, 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 really bad monsoon season.
And in California, there's been fires that have been putting smoke everywhere. And Alberta, our friend Deborah, has been taking the smoke in from Alberta. And here in Montreal, where I live, there's been flooding. And some people think there's nothing wrong with the climate.
That means it was dams that was responsible with that. Somebody told me dams started the global warming way back in ancient Egypt, 3000 BC.
Are you sure? I heard it was Larry, the producer, started global warming.
It was ancient Egypt way back in 3000 BC.
I'm very interested. The other day you called me, Frankie, and you told me you want to go to the moon.
That means it was ancient Egypt who started global warming way back in 3000 BC because weather was acting up during medieval period when Vikings came over to Newfoundland.
That's right. I heard back in the medieval times there was the Gulf Stream slowed down.
Yes.
And that's what's happening right now is because the ice caps are melting, the jet streams are slowing down, so weather is moving slower.
The previous time the ice caps melted, that was medieval period.
And it's a shame for the animals, that live in the forest. The Amazon's on fire right now, and everyone in America is just talking about impeachment, and the frickin' forest is on fire.
Yes, that really happened during medieval periods too, because of dam.
What should we do about the Amazon rainforest on fire, Frankie?
Put it out. Grow more rainforest.
Yeah, grow more rainforests. There's beautiful animals and creatures living there. It's our oxygen and everything. So basically, we all know that we need to do better, and we can do our individual part, and we could ask our local leaders to do their part to bug politicians.
Yes, it's the governments around the world, every single government on the planet.
What about Friday? Maybe Base Guy Show can keep protesting and doing periscopes on Friday instead.
Then I'll keep doing protests. What about South America? And Greta's head down South America.
Yeah. What's going to go on with the weather this weekend, Frankie, coming up? What's the weather going to be like this weekend in North America?
It's going to be cooler in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and also all those places.
Frankie McDonald, you're now a worldwide treasure. How come?
Because I was on CBC Debaters this Saturday past.
And coming up next, you're going to be on the Rob and Slim Show on October the 6th, right?
October 9th.
Vance says, can you protest while lying on your back? Maybe I should do that because I have a bad back. I'll protest from here. I was thinking about that, doing the show. I'll take your phone call, but then I'll just sit there with a sign for an hour.
Yeah.
It's good to raise awareness. A lot of people are hating on it. There's a lot of trolls. There's a lot of people upset, this and that. But the whole time people are fighting with the drama and their facts and opinions. And the bad world. The whole time everyone's fighting, no one's doing anything about the environment. No one's talking, at least, about the environment. So that's my point. Of course, we've dirtied up our planet. The planet's going to be fine. It's us that are going to get extinct if we're not careful.
And did you hear about that? It was the dams way back in 3000 BC started that.
What about asteroids hitting the Earth, Frankie?
That means that can cause even more damage.
What about volcanoes erupting on the planet Earth? Huge ones. That can cool the planet down. Okay. So we have Frankie McDonald live on the air. I love talking to you, Frankie. What kind of things have you been up to lately?
I'm doing great so far. Did you hear about that? St. Louis Blues will be raising the Stanley Cup banner tonight.
Okay, amazing. Are you going to be watching on TV? Or
yeah.
Okay. Frankie McDonald, I saw we're going to show your newest weather video. You're standing on top of a bridge walkway. Can you tell us about that?
Like a UK.
You're on top of a bridge doing your last weather report, right?
That was for Azores. That was for Ireland and things like that. That's the high. The highway's way below me.
We're going to show that right now then. Frankie, will you call back our show on Friday?
Yes, I'm Frankie back down. You're listening to Base Guy Radio Show. Be prepared.
Thank you, Frankie.
Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarf, and ski pants is ready.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to take a quick look now at the weather with Frankie.
This is Frankie McDowell, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Post-tropical storm Lorenzo is now headed towards Ireland, Scotland on Friday, October 4th, 2019. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong. There'll be big waves crashing on the beaches and shores in Ireland, especially up in Inverness, Scotland, and northern islands of Scotland. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be pretty strong in Ireland, especially in Dublin, Ireland. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Very strong winds. This capable knocking out power is going to bring down power lines, Stafford Tree Bridge, just half in Dublin, Ireland, and rest of Ireland, including Inverness, Scotland. It's going to bring lots of rain. Winds are going to be pretty strong. Then after hitting UK and remnants of tropical storm Lorenzo is going to head towards Norway, Finland, and Sweden. It's going to bring lots of rain in Ireland, especially in Dublin, Ireland, surrounding areas as well. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be pretty strong. It's going to cause power outages. There'll be big waves crashing on beaches, shores, and tropical storm, post-tropical storm Lorenzo becomes extratropical. Same with the towards Ireland on Friday, October the 4th, 2019. It's going to bring wind-driven rain, sideways rain, knock on power, things like that as well. People in Ireland, Scotland, be prepared. Have your rubber trade raincoats ready when you go outside. Wear your rubber trade raincoats to keep it dry. Make sure to order your pizzas and order your Chinese food, buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Make sure if your Samsung Galaxy shirt, Samsung Galaxy smartphone shirt, Samsung Galaxy tablet shirt, smartphone, cell phones, laptops, tablet shirts, and have retreat you 14 internet ready. Make sure to stay away from beaches and don't go near shores. Make sure if your medical kits, emergency kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, battery operated lanterns, and bottled water ready as well. If anybody living in Ireland, Scotland, be prepared for remnants of Tropical Storm Lorenzo on Friday, October 4th, 2019. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in the remnants of Tropical Storm Lorenzo. Stay dry, be safe.
Thank you for being here. Take care, Crumholes. Hello, Van. Hello, everybody. So I kind of screwed up that song a little bit because it's been a while. I haven't done that in a long, long time. It's called Yatri, C sharp minor, A7, and then A major 7. Very, very cool chords. Write those chords down, Danny. C sharp minor, A flat 7, A major 7. C sharp minor, A flat 7, A7. And I was using, they call it the Hindu scale in the Jamie Aebersold jazz book. It's also, I think, the scale used in Spain a lot. Music is cool. The pentatonic scale is one of the most, probably the most popular scale there is. It's kind of like the blues scale with less notes, pentatonic major and minor. And it's used in Close Encounters in the Third Kind. A cool thing with pentatonic music is that the music that you hear in China and Scotland both use the same pentatonic scale, major pentatonic. So if you think of Scottish traditional music and Chinese traditional music, they use the same scale notes. I can play them for you. I have a bad note on my computer, on my this keyboard was a gift from my friend Dave. I'd like to thank Dave for this from like 5 years ago. This piano is actually from 1989. It's the Korg M1, the first workstation. There we go. So there you go. I'm just doing all the, if you do all the black keys on a piano, you'll get E flat major pentatonic. So there you go. But the scale we were using has a minor second in it. So you get that a lot in Eastern Europe, like Poland and Russia and things like that, but also India. So we use a 12 tone. This is a, oh, I'm supposed to be doing show and tell now, aren't I? Hello, Dave. Hello, Anders Bjork. Hope you're well. What part of the world are you in again, Anders Bjork? I forget where you are. Danny's in San Diego. Van Gogh is in North Carolina. I'm in Montreal. You're watching the Bass Guy show. My computer is humming really loud, and that's never happened before, so I'm a bit worried. My show is live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday on bassguyshow.com. And if you'd like to help the show and you like this show and you like to support, there's a donation button on bassguyshow.com. We're always trying to improve the show. We've built a new wall. We painted last night as well. We fixed the Shaka block. We bought a new electronic drum set, and we just upgraded our internet. So I got a huge bill for that. So we're pumping a lot of stuff into the show, and this show is 100% supported by viewers like you, who also may watch PBS, and I thank and appreciate all of your support and love over the years. We used to have tip gimmicks and games and all these things, and I just got rid of everything because I'm tired of dancing around like a monkey and everything. If you like the show, you just go to bassguyshow.com and you can help out there. We've had 2 or 3 donations last month and about 1 or 2 this month. So, well, last month. Today's October, so the 2nd. Your computer is humming. What song, what key, play along? I have a second computer that I'm using, Danny. I've got 2 computers here. This screen is from the Bass Gang, and Dave organized that, so thank you, Dave. That was like 4 years ago. Thank you for that. Been using it a lot, and we have a second computer here, which I raised money on Concert Window to get, and also Deborah sent in a computer. But the computer I bought for the beginning of the show 4 years ago, the fan is humming in the back. It's going and I think I have too much crap on my computer, and I do open them up and clean them out and everything, but it's been about 4 months since I did that, so that's boring talk anyway. It's supposed to be show and tell. Sorry for going all over the place. It's hard to keep the show together sometimes because there's a lot going on. Thank you, Sandy, for the Shaka block as well. And let me know what you think of the new camera angle. For 5 years, it's been like this. And I thought, I'll paint the corner of the wall. So I painted the corner of the wall, which you can see there. Stuck up our old peace sign. Do you know that the peace sign comes from 1958, I think, or 1953? I can't remember. And it has the letters N and D in it together. It's hard to see. And it's to represent nuclear disarmament. So that's what the peace sign originally was for. Yeah, I prefer not seeing the creepy hallway. So the thing with this, though, is because I was playing bass. So now with this, my bass is like that. So now I got to turn, but now I'm facing the desk more, and you can see what I'm doing. I went to the hardware store a couple of times this week to try and fix up the show, and I wanted to get more fake brick. It's actually like quite thick. What's it called again? PVC or something? And they don't have any off-cut pieces. So I have to wait until someone buys one and cuts a piece, and then I can get a little sliver for like $10 or something like that. ICUP. You don't have to do anything, says Slop. That's a good idea. For show and tell today, we're going to take a look at Bass Guy in India. And for copyright reasons, I'm going to have to change the original music of the video. So I'm going to put on my own version of the song I just played called Yatri. And this is when Bass Guy, his first time he went to India. I just put a link to this video in the chat, and you can watch the live chat replay on YouTube as well. So here's a cool side story. The music you're hearing is my friend Adam and I used to live in Cape Town, South Africa for 3 years. And we had this little band where we used live looping and computers and all this technology. I actually brought all my gear with me in one huge bag. It almost broke my back, maybe that's why. And I went around to all the nightclubs, and I persisted, I didn't give up. I went to like 100 nightclubs and eventually got 1 or 2 residencies where we'd go into a club where people were drinking cocktails and stuff like that, and we'd play this music in a bar all night, every week in Cape Town. The video you're seeing right now is Darjeeling. It's you go up the hill in Darjeeling and it's much colder. What a time it was, India. Most incredible experience of my life, without a doubt. It was really amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to cut show and tell short because, well, we're running out of time for the show. India is amazing. When you're driving along, there's cars, bikes, cows, all sorts of animals, motorcycles, the rickshaw that I'm in right now, driving there, and there's hundreds of thousands of people everywhere. And everyone's beeping at the same time, and it's not aggressive beeping. It's a thing so that you know where you are, so that you can drive with your ears. You can hear people beeping, and then you know how close they are to you. And I'll let it run for a second here because this footage here is great. Look at the guy carrying his school books on the thing, and then you're gonna see a bus here with the suspension broken. People crossing the street and whatnot. There's a guy running for the bus. And you're going to see the bus here is all tilted on one side, and suspension is broke. And you can literally put your hand out and touch the car next to you almost at all times. Constant beeping. Well, the first time I went to India, I was scared. I almost crapped myself, literally. I had a panic attack. I thought I was going to die. It was late at night, and there was lots of fires on the road and everything, and it was just the smells and the thousands of people. I saw one guy drop trow and do a number 2 right in front of me. They don't have sewage systems in a lot of the places or electricity, and it's definitely something to. It's just, but the people are incredible. By the end of it, I didn't want to leave. I lived off smoking cigarettes and drinking Coca-Cola because I thought I was going to die. I thought I might as well have a bit of fun before I go. And by the end of it, I got used to it. And then I was lucky enough to go back a second time and tour the whole. I toured the whole country, the whole coast in 3 weeks. It was exhausting. We did 16, 20-hour train rides and everything, and went to Darjeeling and everywhere. And it was unbelievable. You go on the trains and there's cockroaches and it's a lot to take in. But I'm not explaining myself very well. But the second time I went with a band. And then we got to go around the country again. And I'm very grateful for all of those experiences. So I just thought I'd show you that for show and tell today, because today is the 150th anniversary of the birth of Gandhi. So there you go. Yeah, they do honkin' in China also, says Danny Galley. That's bleeping crazy. Thanks for being here. We've kind of run out of time, but I'd like to play you some of Song of the Day. It's a nice short song. And this is a song I recorded in the studio. It's actually the song that you hear for the introduction of the Bass Guy show. And I need to ask the musicians in that band if it's okay. But I was there, and we just went into a studio and cut a demo, one take. Went in for half an hour. And it's Violet Layton, who's an amazing singer. She's not singing on this track, but my friend Al Brown on guitar, amazing guitarist. And Charlie Nogi on the drums, great guy. And I'll just play the track. I'll play the track now. This is Bass Guy's Song of the Day. I hope you enjoy it. Kirk Lothian on the Hammond organ. So I put the link on the board. You can watch, listen to the song. And if you're watching the replay of the Bass Guy Show today, you can click around and look for live chat replay. And then you can get the link to the song. And it's a free download. Free! So there's Song of the Day. That's the last recording I made before I left living in Scotland for 17 years. That was back in 2009 or 10, I think. And you can get that song on jackcasey.bandcamp.com, and it is for free. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like the show and you'd like to support, make a small donation. Anything helps out. We have huge bills the last couple of months, and we're just scraping by. Also, having the time of our lives. Well, I am. I love doing this, and it's fun, and I love you guys. Please subscribe to the Bass Guy Show and all of that good stuff, and please leave a comment if you're watching the replay. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. You're awesome. What instrument were you playing? I was playing the bass guitar, that actual big 6-string bass, and I was just playing a simple bass line. So quick recap. Today is October the 2nd, 2019. We're on the planet Earth. It is exactly 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We did the weather with Frankie McDonald. Then we did a song called Yatri in the name of Gandhi's 150th birthday today. And then we did Song of the Day, which was an instrumental. And Show and Tell, we looked at Bass Guy's time in India. Thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Sloppy. Thank you, everybody, for watching, all the replay viewers. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. The Bass Guy Show is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Montreal, Canada. Just visit bassguyshow.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/bassguy. Every single episode of the show features Frankie McDonald calling in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Our social media is Twitter and Instagram @BassGuyShow. You can check out my albums on jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Thank you for your time, for supporting live music, and for being awesome. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. Thanks for watching the Bass Guy Show, everybody. If you want to check out a really cool replay, then click on the Shack-a-Block and click on my face if you want to subscribe to the Bass Guy Show. Bass Guy loves you, no fear.